Hello everyone and welcome to OST Live, a weekly broadcast on blockchain branded tokens and token economies. And with us today, we're going to go over a case study with one of our partners using OST to create their token economy, and that is TribeCoin. They've participated in one of the OST alphas before. With us today, we have Joshua Renfro. He is the founder and CEO of TribeCoin. Joshua, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks, Jose. I'm glad to be here.
So can you tell us about TribeCoin, what it's all about and how it works?
Yeah, sure. So it's a platform that basically enables brands to collaborate with their fans and their customers. It kind of comes from a background of me building ambassador programs. It's been a career niche that I've had for about 5-6 years, ever since working with Lyft. And I always thought that fans and customers were the most effective advocates, and I wanted to enable brands to work with them more effectively. So basically how it works is brands get their own white label dashboard to manage their program, and where they can manage their members and create tasks for these tribe members to complete and create marketplace items for them to purchase. So it's a textbook utility economy, and enables people to basically earn coins that they can spend on products that the brand offers them.
Great. So it's almost like a branding effort for companies that want to sort of take the branding approach and ambassador approach to marketing. So what are some of the benefits that's tokenizing or adding a token economy adds that a regular branding platform can't gain?
Well, I think the biggest advantage is that you're not dealing with fiat currency, which within the context of an ambassador program creates a lot of challenges. The biggest challenge being companies don't want to pay their customers cash because they've already got a good thing going there, and they don't want to turn their customers into employees. And 9 times out of 10, the best ambassador, the best brand advocate is a customer, because they use the product, they value the product, they can afford the product, and therefore they can speak to the product in a way that's authentic and meaningful. And when you're paying somebody cash, you're basically forced into this world where you're shifting the definition of that relationship to an employee, which doesn't seem right to me. I think that it's just a way of facilitating advocacy in a different way. Now, when these customers, if they value the products, I think that they will also value a currency that enables them to purchase those products.
Great. That's I think you made a good point there. You don't want to make your customer your employee. Is there any other competing service out there similar to TribeCoin, or is TribeCoin sort of the first of its kind?
I would say it's definitely the first of its kind. There are certainly, a massive portfolio of companies within the influencer economy, which I think that we are definitely adjacent to. So you're going to find all different types of companies within that vertical that are adjacent to what we're doing, but nobody who's really as focused on converting customers and fans into brand advocates, influencers, ambassadors, whatever you want to call them, just their collaborators.
So what are some of the goals in working with OST? What made you, select OST to use OST's blockchain technology to sort of manage and create your token economy?
Well, to be honest, when I started OST, I was investing in different projects, and I saw OST, and it really aligned with my vision for TribeCoin. So initially, to be honest, my goal was to work with OST to create a case study and use that as a way to avoid doing an ICO during this semi-turbulent period, and then use it as a case study to prove that, hey, this works, people will do this for crypto, and use that as a way to essentially create a case study to do a successful ICO. And after watching the team and learning more about the project, and it just made sense, I think, to stick with OST and to leverage their technology instead of reinventing the wheel.
Great. So what are some of the goals or initial use cases for creating a token?
Sure. I mean, it's a textbook utility economy. So it's essentially giving users within the language that you guys use a token that they can use to purchase something from the brand. So a textbook utility economy, that's really what we're facilitating. It's just that it's backed by a real asset. So they are sitting on something that has intrinsic value outside of that utility economy if they so choose.
Definitely, and there's a loyalty aspect to it that makes the user sort of loyal to that brand. So, what's the current progress of TribeCoin? Where are you guys at in terms of development?
Yeah, so we've run pilots with several different brands on what is now a legacy platform. I've spent the greater half of about half of a year basically rebranding and rewriting the code, changing the team up a little bit, and now what I'm left with is essentially an entirely new product that is much more user friendly and beautiful on both the brand side and the user side. And the goal right now is to really create that sort of mic drop program that where I can, when I talk to new brands and new clients, I can really give them a case study that's meaningful on the new platform. I ran pilots with some really great companies on the legacy platform, but right now I really just want to hone in on running one really stellar program that I can use as a case study for all brands. Because, as I'm sure you know, um, this is a this deviates from traditional marketing paradigms. So getting brands to really wrap their head around the value, it's really important to have that case study. And in the past, this isn't my first marketing company, and in the past, I've brought on too many clients at once, and you kind of dilute your ability to really have that strong first pilot. So right now, just honing in on doing the best job we can on our first pilot, which is with a company called Mind Looking Glass.
Great. So that's something that's sort of the next step for TribeCoin. That's something you guys are going to be working on early next year to really focus in on this pilot, and then hopefully it's successful enough, or hopefully it makes a good case study that other brands are going to see it and they're going to say, hey, that might work for us. Is that sort of your strategy for bringing in more brands long term?
It is, yeah, and it's really building that baseline of users. So when we build any program, we're adding to this much larger tribe, this community of content creators, of collaborators, of people that believe in a vision that may be adjacent between all the brands. So yeah, I would say generating more revenue and creating an awesome case study that we can replicate for all brands.
Great. So is TribeCoin live today? Can anybody become an ambassador?
Yeah, we are. I mean, all these programs are white label. So each brand is responsible for building their own community because it's the fans and the customers that are specific to those brands. So it is live and anyone can start that community if they want to, but you have to be invited to the tribe in order to actually join it. So you would need to basically receive an invite from a brand that has launched a program.
Great. So it seems like a very exclusive sort of community that's brand only. You have to be part of that brand, and therefore it makes it sort of unique, right? Like a very loyal cluster of ambassadors for that brand.
Correct. Yeah, it's an invite only platform.
And what about the brands themselves? Can any brand join the platform today, or is you guys sort of taking on brand by brand?
Right now, brand by brand, I'm exploring programs with a variety of brands from a variety of different industries. But what's important to me right now is that I can really hone in on one brand that I think is really promising and just build an awesome program. But I welcome anybody to email me at joshua@tribecoin.com if they're interested in learning how they could do a program.
Great, and I'll also add the link for the viewers if you want to check them out. Check out tribecoin.com or the links down in the description below. One last question in regards to sort of the influencer economy, because this is what I see. I see like a shift in marketing. It's no longer one big like billboard that companies advertise on. It's more of small clusters of influencers. So where do you see the future of marketing going in terms of the influencer and ambassador economy?
Well, I think that again, against kind of the traditional marketing paradigm, I think we're all influencers, and I think we all possess a certain amount of influence. And if you look at engagement rates, I actually possess more influence than an influencer. And that's because even if it's 50 people that really listen to me, those 50 people are really going to listen to me. And compared to an influencer, most people are actually conditioned to turn their eyes off, in the same way that banner blindness was developed after several years of viewing a banner on the side of your window screen. We are going to develop selective listening for influencers. I don't think that we really listen to them. We may watch, but we don't really listen and take it to heart. So I think, long story short, we're all influencers, and everyone can be an influencer if they want to participate.
Great. It definitely seems like everybody's an influencer for their specific brands, right? Like some people influence a certain brand more than others, and that's where you get uniqueness. So for the viewers, be sure to check out the case study that we have on TribeCoin. It's linked down in the description below. And be sure to stay tuned to LSC Live. We hope to continue doing case studies. And if there's anybody you guys would like for us to follow up on, just let us know. Joshua, thank you for joining us on LSC Live today.
You're welcome. Thank you, Jose. I appreciate the opportunity.